element, any physical element, and all we're left with is challenging the examiners. His construction is inconsistent with case law. The examiners really don't react well to that assertion, and at that point you're generally looking to go to the Patent Appeal Board, where again it's not likely that you're going to get the results you're looking for. You have to go to the courts to really get those results. At that point, many clients are not willing to go forward. It's quite expensive to go to the courts compared to procedural law and even the administrative hearings in the patent office itself. So the last thing I'm going to talk about is enforceability, and for numerous reasons, the patent office itself being somewhat more stingy than the courts when it comes to scope and protection of inventions, and the fact that the history of Canadian case law has actually been quite favorable to issued patents. The presumption of validity is relatively strong. The obviousness requirement essentially says that you have to have a clear case, a clear and convincing case. It's not a mere balance of probabilities case to have something declared invalid. There's no file wrapper estoppel that gets in the way of recharacterizing what you would like your claims to be interpreted as. We don't have that problem that comes out of the US. And the result is that the courts generally have a very favorable look. There's case law going back over 50 years and repeated regularly in almost every judgment that says that the claims are to be read with a mind willing to understand, with a mind willing to protect the invention. And if it's not inventive even after that, then it probably wasn't much of an invention. The process is quite efficient, and so I think that's one of the reasons we actually have a lot of settlements. Defendants who are not in a good position know that. Plaintiffs who know that they can't win, that their case is not going to stand, and they don't file, or if they file, they look for an early settlement on some nominal amount. So the Canadian process is quite efficient once you convince the examiner, and that can usually be done as long as there's enough technical character in the applications. So Stefan, that's all I had. I kept it brief because I knew I'd be coming up at the end.